Hey guys, this is Nikolai. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to bring you a nice gameplay here ahead. 45-0 on Interchange. I was just playing by myself here, and I just wanted to explain my name real quick. I have Gandhi Lover as my name, and that's actually an incorrect spelling of his name. I just wanted to let you know. Someone was running around with that name earlier in the day, and I felt like copying his name. I don't remember why, but either way, I'm here with Crazy Penguin. How's it going, Crazy Penguin?
Howdy, guys.
So we're just going to be talking to you a little bit today about camping, hacking, things like that on maps and other things like that. A lot of people claim hacks these days when, you camp and things like that, or they think you wall, and it's just not the case for the most part. People have become so jaded with the term hacking that, everyone's a hacker. I mean, on this map alone, I got called a hacker a few times, and it's just like, no, we're just keeping spots and things like that. But either way, so you'll see me here. I'm basically keeping C on this point. And I just wanted to make sure that my team's not failing. Since I'm not playing with anyone, I got to make sure we keep the points that we need. And I know Crazy knows a lot about that. We usually play this map in our groups a lot, so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
When you play on Interchange, the most successful way to go about it, on Domination of course, is to trap them at A, because they have a very limited way of counterattacking or what have you. But when you're not playing with a team, you kind of find yourself focusing on how to plug the holes that your teammates aren't filling on their own. You got to kind of judge and see how you should play in accordance to how they're playing so that you can still win and still do well. And I think you do a very nice job in this gameplay, especially if you go flawless without any teammates' help or communication.
Exactly, and that's why I'm covering C. You can see that my teammates are stupidly taking A and holding it, and I'm just like, there's nothing I can do. We just grabbed B there, but for a long time we were running out with B, and all the enemies were just spawning there, and so it's like I knew I had to keep C if I didn't want to be spawn trapped. And so that's what I ended up doing, is just camping C a lot. And I say camping, but I don't mean camping, because I'm running back and forth here. You can see that I'm going from zone to zone. Here I'm calling in a Reaper. By the way, I'm an extremely bad Reaper firer, I guess, if that's the term. Yes. Either way, missile pilot. But as you can see, I just do a terrible job with this, and they actually run air support for the most part. Look at that. I just hit the stuff. But Reapers on this map aren't actually the best if they launch from this angle, but you can get some good shots, especially if you're spawn trapping them at A, but my team's holding all 3 points. I know Crazy usually gets an extremely high score just like I do on this map. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, Reapers when they're trapped at A is devastating because they don't have a chance to react. And once you have a Reaper up, if you have anything higher, it's, very, very easy to move on either to an Osprey or something along those lines. Maybe start your next streak over or whatever.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I want to talk about too is spawn trapping on this map. And not just on this map, but it's spawn trapping in general. There's a few maps, Interchange, Village, Hard Hat come to mind. All these maps have extremely poor spawn locations for when you hold a certain number of points in a specific way. Like on this one, we hold B and C. They can't spawn anywhere else but A, and sometimes they spawn maybe long over by C a little bit, but still not that far away that you can't just pick them off. And with a good team, you can kill them as they funnel out here. See, I'm just watching this this tunnel over here because my team's watching mid. And, people will claim maybe you're hacking and stuff, but all you're doing is watching an entry point. I mean, people just spawn and run out, spawn and run out. It's pretty stupid, so.
That's how you're supposed to play this game. You want to arrange every gunfight to be on your terms or to your advantage. And when you put them in a position where they have no cover and they have to, push out of these choke points to get to you, it's an uphill battle. That's how you want every engagement to go if you can manage it. And the fact that you go, 45-0 doing that is just testament to playing the game properly.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the other things too is, people get so mad at people who, camp or stay in certain locations, but I don't see it as a negative. I see it as you're playing the game. Sure, obviously, if you're playing team deathmatch and you're camping, that's one thing. But I'm clearly playing domination. I'm trying to take points. Here, I'm just being a kill whore because, as you can see, I'm not even trying to take the point back. I'm just killing them as they run in. But someone who plays the points for the most part and still gets a lot of kills. I hate when people get super mad at them or claim that they're walling and things like that just because they have a high score when they're just playing the game better than the other person for the most part. And, that just kind of bugs me. But I understand where people are coming from. But another thing I wanted to talk about is, just people claiming hacks on everything nowadays. Like, me and my friends usually play in a large group, and we get rage quits all the time. Thankfully on this map no one rage quits, but Crazy knows. I mean, we get so many rage quits in a day that it's almost a testament to Infinity Ward's crappy pairing system that that they don't get people who have higher scores or higher prestiges and things like that, I guess. But I don't know how exactly I would do it better. But what do you think about that?
When it comes to matchmaking and things along those lines, I'd rather be forced into a group of crummy players and lose than to have a horrible connection trying to be paired with somebody who might be okay at the game type deal. I think there are flaws with the system they have currently, but I don't think I'd take it in that other direction. I think it'd do more harm than good. As far as rage quitting goes, yeah, I mean, when you're getting raffle stomped by an organized team, it's very hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and you just want it to end. And luckily, I'm on the dishing out side of that rather than on the receiving. It makes for a lot more fun gameplay when you're playing with a group of guys.
Yeah, and that's almost why I really want maybe dedicated servers in the future. I know we had them in Black Ops, but it obviously wasn't what we were looking for. Back in Counter-Strike, there were Cal servers and things like that where you knew if you played on that server and you weren't good, you were just going to get destroyed. And there's not really anything like that for Call of Duty. We like just playing in big groups, and the easiest way to do that is just ground war. And so it's hard. I know it's probably really mean to just go into ground war and just destroy pubs, but I mean when there's not really a much better outlet for it other than scrimming with random teams like that. But then you have like all the ping compensation and things like that, and it's just a hassle. And
yeah, when it comes to scrimming and things along those lines, there aren't enough things put in place. These games' life cycles are only about a year long, and on top of that, the way they have dedicated server, or not dedicated, but private servers set up, they don't allow for all the customization and options that you might need to actually set up a scrim where you can start at the same time, warm up rounds, buy time or whatever, however that all works. But the Infinity Ward didn't put the stuff in place in the first place to make that even a real possibility.
Yeah, and I can't even really blame Infinity Ward. Activision and Sledgehammer have a little bit of slice of blame for that too, but I think it's just more the community. They're not going to put in place something that doesn't have enough use. And that's definitely the case with Call of Duty where the major populations are on, Xbox and PS3. Obviously I play PC here, but we definitely like those things, but I just don't see them being put in place. I mean, we haven't even gotten the DLC maps for God's sake, so but hopefully as this game gets, its next iterations and stuff, they start thinking about these things because they're eventually going to run out of things. Like, Modern Warfare 3 had a good kill streak system where, as you can see, that's how I got so many kills. It just kept cycling through. I didn't have to die to get them. And some people may like that and some people may hate it, but, we'll see, I guess, with the next games how it goes.
Yeah, with kill streaks, I definitely like the way Modern Warfare 3 did it. Black Ops, I don't know, I always felt like I had to put myself out there to get that last kill to put me over to the next kill streak. Just personal preference, I suppose. I definitely like the way they did it here.
Yep. Well, that's pretty much the commentary for you guys. As you can see here, I went 45-0, and as you can see on this kill cam too, I advise you guys to use Marksman. It's not really showing very much here, but Marksman, especially on these types of maps, is going to help you a lot, so I just wanted to toss that out there. But thanks for watching, and we'll have some more dual comms coming up later in the month and week, and we'll try to get some exciting gameplays for you. So if you want to post in the comments what you'd like to see, that'd be great. And have a good night.
See you guys.